どうもこんにちは、本日のナイトです。ですね、今日ご紹介するのがですね、こちらのスーパーベターになろうという本でして、ゲーマーの心理っていうものをですね、実生活でどういうふうに生かしていくかというような内容の本なんですけども、こちらの著者のですね、ジェイン・マクゴニガルさんが、来日中ということで、本の内容についてですね、お話を伺ってみました。
Super Better is all about the science of games. And for the past decade, doctors, psychologists, neuroscientists, and researchers like myself have been studying how playing games changes our brains. And this book helps you put that research into practical use in your everyday life to be more motivated, to be healthier, be happier, and more successful at work. Gamification is used in business practice to motivate other people, like employees or customers, to do what you want them to do. And it's a little bit manipulative, whereas Super Better is about helping you decide what you want to do and making it easier for you to achieve your goals. So both use the psychology of games, but Super Better is putting you in the position of the game designer rather than just the game player. You're designing the game of your life. When I was very young, I would see how people's mood and emotion would change when they played a game, and they would be more optimistic, have more energy, more focus and attention. And I really liked the idea that I could create something that would change how you feel. And so I think I designed my first computer game when I was 10 years old. And I would have actually my twin sister Kelly play the games to see if I had correctly predicted how they would make the player feel. The games that I have specialized in are problem-solving games. So games that ask players to try to help come up with new creative ideas that can help with global challenges like climate change or poverty or healthcare. And those games have been very successful, I think, in changing players' minds about what they're capable of, which is also what I'm trying to do with Super Better, that you understand that your skills and abilities as a game player can help you do really important things in everyday life. It was really amazing to have so much information about what our players were doing every day. Every time they activated a power up or fought a bad guy, we would find out, was this helpful? Was your strategy successful? And that's why in the book you'll find I can say, here are the most effective power ups for weight loss or stress reduction, or here are the best bad guy strategies for self confidence, not having enough self confidence. There have been so many studies looking at who benefits from playing video games. Some people don't benefit. They get depressed and anxious the more they play. They may become addicted. And we know that the reason why some people don't benefit from games is that they don't play with a purpose. They use games to escape reality. They want to avoid their problems and not think about anything. And that's not very helpful. The people who benefit from games are the people who really focus on what they're getting better at when they play. Are they developing a better sense of strategic planning? Are they improving their communication skills with their team members? Are they more creative problem solvers? Do they not give up in the face of failure? if you can talk about the ways that games are making you better and stronger and smarter, you are more likely to bring those same skills and abilities to real life. To design a good quest, you have to think of what is the smallest, easiest thing that I can do in the next 24 hours to help me get closer to my goal, or to do something that feels it's important to me personally. So you have to design it very small. To me, that would mean focusing on reading one page, or picking one book to really focus on and live with for a longer period of time. The way you design a good quest is you make it almost impossible to fail. And it turns out that once you pick up the book to do one page, you'll probably keep going, but you have to design it so small that you can't possibly fail. That's the most important thing. I have two thoughts on that challenge. The first is sometimes it's okay to do a lot of something you love, and what makes it okay is if it's connected to other people in your life. So if you tend to read a lot, but you feel like maybe it's self-indulgent, what you want to do is invite other people in your life, someone you work with who you respect, or a family member, or a friend, to do it with you, because we know that it's okay to spend more than 20 hours a week doing something like reading books or playing games if the most important people in your life are also doing it, because it brings you closer together.
要はただ僕ね、周りの人間も本を読みすぎてるからさらにこっちにも被害を被ってるみたいなところが多分にあると、そういう場合はもう友達関係を断った方がいいのかどうかっていうのを
So I can answer that question. Okay. I mean, I guess I wonder, why would you want to reduce that habit? It sounds like you have a wonderful habit that connects you with thousands or millions of people online, and that gives you something in common with your friends and stimulates your mind. I think maybe we don't have to work all the time, that we can enjoy things, and that the things that we enjoy can give us energy and connection with others. And so as your super better coach, I would tell you it's okay, just keep reading. But if it's a bad habit that you need to break, you know, we can do really fun and silly things. You know, we come up with names for your bad guys that can help you sort of imagine yourself fighting them, like they're a monster or the bad guy in a video game. And sometimes that can help you not feel so stressed about the habit. One of the readers of the book was trying to eat healthier, and she had all this junk food in her house for kids, and she drew monster faces on, say, a bag of marshmallows, so that when she would see it, she would be able to think, oh, that's a monster, I have to resist. And just to maybe take it less seriously makes it easier for you to be easy on yourself and make the change gradually. Kelly has a lot of great research on stress and how we shouldn't always try to avoid things that make us feel stressed, that we should really take stress as a source of energy to try harder and do better. And that's something that appears as an idea in Super Better a lot, that if you have a problem or challenge in your real life, that you can embrace it and face it head on. Just like in a video game, you don't run away from the bad guy, you have to keep going and face it head on. And I think that is very inspired by Kelly's research into the benefits of embracing stress and not trying to hide from it. I'm so happy that Super Better is now available here in Japan because I think more than anywhere else in the world, you have the opportunity here in Japan to really take advantage of this science and this research because Japan is the largest video game market in the world and the most successful game industry. You have experience with games, and that experience is a powerful resource that I hope with this book will help you really feel more confident and more motivated and more capable in taking the toughest challenges in your life and succeeding.